I'm going to start all over because it was important. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Adjunct Excellence Awards at Texas A&M University, Corpus Christi. Today, we are delighted to celebrate you, our Islander adjuncts, for your years of service, your dedication to our students, and your innovation in teaching. My name is Kelly Smith. I'm the director of the Center for Faculty Excellence and an assistant professor of communication. My career at TAMUCC began in 2011 as an Islander adjunct, and I can still remember the overwhelming feeling of pride and purpose every time I arrived on campus to teach my evening communication classes. I felt pride because I had been given the opportunity to teach at the Island University. And I felt purpose because I knew that TAMUCC was where I loved to be and where I loved to serve. While we were planning for this celebration, it became clear through reviewing impressive nomination letters and heartfelt testimonials from students and colleagues that many of our Islander adjuncts demonstrate the same feeling of pride and purpose. We also recognize that many of our Islander adjuncts have full-time jobs, part-time jobs, young children, adolescent children, caring for parents, navigating health issues, or juggling a combination of all of the above. Yet your contributions to our campus remain both incredible and inspiring. And it is clear that for many of you, the Island University is where you love to be and where you love to serve. And we are all here today to celebrate you and thank you for your service. So without further ado, it is now my pleasure to invite Mr. Brad Kisner, Adjunct Professor of Music, to the podium.
I was just thinking back to 16 years ago when the department head called and said, "Would you like to help us and teach this class?" And I said, "Sure, when?" He said, "Tomorrow." I do get the wonderful opportunity today to introduce someone who we all know and love. She's a true leader. And so my question is, how is a leader defined? So let's take that word, the word leader, and apply it to her. L is for learner, because a real leader is always a learner. E is for her boundless energy. A is for admiration. She admires and honors the academic creativity of everyone on the TAMUCC campus. D is her devotion to the staff, to the students, to the faculty, even to adjuncts of this university. E is for educator. She's one who's been a professor and a dean and a provost and a vice president and a president. I think I've been here through all of that. And R is for respect, because she is truly respected not just by the people on this campus, but people throughout the city of Corpus Christi, through the Coastal Bend, and through the state A&M system. So I'm honored to call her not only my boss, but my friend, whose door is always open, as you all know. And so I have a little tribute, Kelly, and I'm going to need your help, and your words are going to be President Kelly. You'll know when to join in with that. Hail to our president, whose smile is evident to one and all. At At TAMUCC, our university, long may she ever be, President Kelly. It's my pleasure and my distinct honor to introduce to you the President and CEO of Texas A&M University, Corpus Christi, Dr. Kelly Miller.
I think that's the first time I was ever serenaded. So that's good. So Kelly asked me, who did I think should introduce me? And Brad is, of course, the person who immediately came to mind, because it is because of Brad that we are here this afternoon. A while back, we were talking about the pinning ceremony, or the pinning ceremony was coming up, and he made the comment that I've been here for 15 years or 10 years, I can't remember what it was at that time. He said, but we don't get pins. We're not part of that recognition. And I thought, well, that's terrible. So when I got into a job where I could delegate that to someone else, but when I got into a position where I could make that happen, I was able to do so. And I'm very grateful to the Provost and Academic Affairs and to Kelly Smith for putting everything together today. So good afternoon. It is an honor to spend some time today recognizing and appreciating you, our adjunct professors. Your contributions to campus, to your students, to each other is absolutely extraordinary. And it is the vital fabric of student success at this island university. It's been said that a mediocre teacher tells, a good teacher explains, a superior teacher demonstrates, and a great teacher inspires. Well, today we are here because you have inspired me. When Brad mentioned the importance of having a ceremony or doing something to recognize adjuncts, I realized I was inspired by your incredible devotion, and I know many others are as well. And the inspiration comes because so many of you come from other jobs where you are working full-time, or as Kelly said, you're taking care of all kinds of full-time responsibilities, and yet you are willing to come and give back to the students, and I am well aware at not the greatest salary, so I'm sorry about that. You are often asked to come at a moment's notice and prepare when others might have had a great deal of time. But when I look around at the adjuncts, I'm looking out right now and seeing, former superintendents and members of the district attorney's office, and folks who run their own insurance businesses, and folks who are accomplished musical professionals, bringing that expertise to our campus. Folks who are teaching courses in art and music and theater and so many other areas of campus, who are incredibly accomplished in what they do. Folks who've had a passion for various areas like history, political science, business, and they're bringing that back. Folks who are teaching math to our freshman students, which is definitely a challenge, or working in the sciences. It is very, very exciting to see that devotion. And one adjunct faculty member that I need to give special thanks to this year is Laura Day, who got a horrible, I hope it wasn't that horrible, but got a horrible phone call in August in which I said, okay, here's the situation I'm in right now. I don't have to travel because of COVID. I do not have night events right now. I want to teach a class. Can I co-teach your course with you this semester? And so she agreed, and despite all her planning she'd already put in place, allowed me to come in and truly co-teach that class with her, rearrange the curriculum. She let me give lectures. I think she could tell I was just dying. I would miss doing that so much. And so she really, really was wonderful in allowing me to do that and participate in that. And it also reminded me how much work and sacrifice went in from all of you in terms of working through this pandemic, making sure things happened for students, that safety was first, but education was occurring and that learning was occurring. And her inspiration, even right before we got in here, we had one student with an incomplete she's still following up on and worrying about, really, really was very inspirational and very exciting. And I know you, like myself and like everyone in academics, really are inspired by what we then see our students do. I'm looking out and seeing one of my former students who's now an adjunct for the university, and it really makes me incredibly proud. And I know that that's what inspires all of you as well, that pride in seeing the students succeed, sharing the knowledge that you have, and being part of this campus. At one point I had a student ask me, what is an adjunct faculty? What does adjunct mean? And they said, does that mean part-time? And I know that is what some people think. They think adjunct faculty means part-time faculty. But in reality, if you Google synonyms for adjunct, the words partner and supplement come up. Adjunct professors, as adjunct professors, you are our partners who supplement the educational experience on this campus. You are our partners in the classroom, you are our partners in the departments, you are our partners on our journey together to educate and graduate tomorrow's leaders. And you don't just partner with us, you also supplement the education that is being provided. As I said, you bring with you expertise in your fields, current things that you are doing that stay right on that cutting edge at all times to make sure that that is the kind of experience that our students have, and that is the kind of experience that we are providing at this university. And although some of you do work part-time, your dedication and compassion to our students really and truly is overtime, particularly during this pandemic. We could see your support for students, your flexibility in a virtual and in-class classroom situations. It was essential for these students succeeding and for continuing on the path to realize their dreams, and you really made that happen. Years ago, there was, I heard a story, it's called the Star Thrower, and it was at an event, I heard it, there was a woman by the name, some of you may have known, Dr. Jan Haswell, and she was retiring as honors director, and so someone told that story. And at the time I heard this story, I had just had a day where I had been dealing with some student issues. It was 3 different students. All the students were being helped and assisted by adjunct faculty. All 3 of them had come to me with what was occurring. They'd have been advised to talk to me because of the role I was in, but all of them had been assisted by adjuncts. And so when I heard that story, it really stuck in my head as something that reflected you all in what adjuncts faculty bring to the campus. So I thought I would share it with you today. And if you've heard it before, maybe you will hear it in a different light given the context of today's celebration. And the story goes, once upon a time, there was an old man who used to go to the beach to do his writing. He had a habit of walking on the beach every morning before he began his work. Early one morning, he passed along the shore after a big storm had passed, and he found the beach vastly covered in starfish as far as the eye could see. Off in a distance, the old man saw a small boy, and as he walked toward that boy, he noticed the boy was bending down and picking up objects and throwing them into the water. As the boy got closer, the man called out and said, "Good morning. May I ask what you are doing?" And the young boy paused, and he replied, "I'm throwing starfish back in the ocean. The tide has washed them onto the beach, and they can't return by themselves. When the sun comes up and it gets hot, they will die unless they are thrown back into the water." And the old man replied, "But there must be tens of thousands of starfish on this beach. I'm afraid you really won't be able to make a difference." And the little boy bent down, and he picked up a starfish, and he threw it as far as he could into the ocean, and he turned and he smiled and he said, "I made a difference to that one." And that is what you do. The students that you touch may not be every student on this campus. It may not be the thing that you do every day in your life, but just sometimes. But every student that you touch, you make a difference in their lives. You allow them to excel. You inspire them. And you are an incredibly important part of this campus. I want you to know that that is how I see you. I think that I speak for all of us in administration and your colleagues and faculty colleagues. That is how we all see you. You do the right thing because it is the right thing to do. You do what needs to be done. You quietly persevere, supplementing everyone's experience here at the Island University. You are noticed, you are appreciated, you are respected, you are needed, you are loved, and you are what makes this Island University an incredible place. Thank you for everything that you do.
Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, Brad. And thank you also to our volunteers from the Center for Faculty Excellence Committee who helped welcome and usher everyone in this morning. They did a wonderful job doing so. Kareen, Lon, Heather, and Shimei, thank you very, very much for your time. We really appreciate you. And thank you also to Cadence Olivares for her incredible help and support in planning this event. Could not have done it without you. Thank you so, so much. I would now like to invite our Associate Provost, Dr. Amy Aldridge Sanford, to the podium to begin the service awards.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for joining us, and thank you, President Miller, for getting us kicked off so well. I think sometimes it's hard for us to really put into words how much we appreciate the adjunct faculty on our campus. And I've got to tell you, some of your biggest fans are probably the deans and the chairs. And I do see some in the room today. So if you are a dean or a chair, would you mind standing or waving so everyone can just acknowledge your presence? Thank you. It is my pleasure to recognize our adjunct faculty for their years of service to the university. We are delighted to award service pins and certificates for 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30 years of service to our outstanding adjunct faculty. Since this is our first of many annual ceremonies to come, we will award everyone with more than 5 years of service the appropriate service pin, rounded down. That should catch everyone up and allow us to celebrate the appropriate milestones in the coming years. Some of our adjunct faculty receiving pins are in person with us today, and many more are joining online, which is something we should probably continue to do because many of our adjunct faculty do work 8 to 5 elsewhere, as Kelly mentioned. We thank you all for your dedication and service to our students, campus, and greater community. Let's begin with the 5-year. Congratulations to our 49 adjunct faculty who have earned their 5-year service pins. Please stand or wave as you are able. We have 7 who have RSVP'd today. Congratulations to our 12 adjunct faculty who have earned their 10-year service pins. Please stand or wave as you are able. Congratulations to our 7 adjunct faculty who have earned their 15-year service pins. Although none of them are in attendance in person today, please give them a virtual round of applause. Congratulations to our 6 adjunct faculty who have earned their 20-year service pins, one of whom is joining us in person, we believe, is Victoria Smith from the College of Education here. All right, let's give those winners a round of applause. This year, we have no one with us who is celebrating 25 years, but we just wanted to make it clear that that is a category, and we will perhaps have some folks in that category very soon. We do have 2 adjunct faculty who have earned their 30-year service pins. Congratulations to Cecilia Rhodes and Philip He. Both are from the College of Liberal Arts for their incredible decades-long commitment to the university. If you are with us, will you stand? Let's give them both a round of applause. Congratulations again to all of our service year pin recipients. We are so grateful to you, and we appreciate your contributions to our campus community. We'd also like to thank and recognize the several Adjunct Appreciation Committee members who worked hard for more than a year. They conceptualized and organized the process for these awards and the ceremony. Their names are on the screen. They're also on your printed program. If you see them around, please stop them and thank them. If you know any of them, shoot them an email. They worked really hard on this program. Is anyone on the committee here with us right now? I see Cadence in the back. Anybody else? All right. Yes, definitely deserve the applause. We will now award the Adjunct Faculty Excellence in Teaching recipients. It is my pleasure to invite Dr. Clorinda Phillips, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, to introduce the finalists and announce the winners.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Does it sound good? All right. Thank you again for joining us today to celebrate our wonderful adjunct faculty. I know sometimes adjuncts feel as if they are in a thankless job. We are here today to say thank you. The entire university is thankful for your service. We see you, we value you, and we value your contributions to the Island University. You lend your expertise, your time, and your talents to make our students better equipped to enter life after college or life after graduate school. Our students are better prepared, are better equipped because of you. And we cannot thank you enough. And on those days when you feel as if this job is thankless, I hope you will remember that we celebrate you each and every day. With that said, I am honored to announce the very first winner and runner-up for the Adjunct Faculty Excellence in Teaching Award. The Adjunct Faculty Excellence in Teaching Award will be awarded annually and recognizes outstanding achievements that have enhanced the Texas A&M University Corpus Christi community. The finalists and winners are chosen based on a portfolio that includes examples of their outstanding classroom teaching, innovative classroom activities, projects and assignments, effective use of technology, which has come in very handy, right? And all of these, right, all of these examples are designed to enhance the student learning experience. So we thank you for your investment in our students and the ways in which you have lended your expertise, right? You are in the real world, and you are showing our students what the future will look like for them. So let's please congratulate all of our finalists. I got to clap, sorry. In these COVID times, I'm going to ask that as I call your name, please stand or wave. No, sorry. Thank you, sorry. All right, so our Faculty Excellence in Teaching Award finalists include Laura Day, Scott Elliff, Jacqueline Hamilton could not be with us today in person. Brad Kisner, Ed Roeder also could not be with us today, and Cassie White. Congratulations to all of the 2021 Adjunct Faculty Excellence in Teaching Award finalists. So, I'm ready with the first award, which goes to our runner-up. It's a good time to be in second place because you have earned it. And so, not earned second place, sorry, that didn't come out right. Did that come off? So you have earned the honor. You have earned the honor. Dr. Elliff, will you please come to the podium to receive your award? Good? I'm good. Oh, hold on. This is his award. He should hold it. And now, for this year's winner, the inaugural winner of the Adjunct Faculty Excellence in Teaching Award, congratulations to Cassie White. Ms. White, will you please join me? I just have to say, Dr. Smith. Oh, wait a minute. Let me back up. All right, I'm ready. All right. This is because of you. And I know when you were given this assignment and you were thinking about how do we make this happen in the midst of everything else and in the midst of a COVID year, it is because of you and your commitment and dedication to the Island University. You along with our adjuncts, you are the best among us. You are the best among, and so I thank you for your work and your vision, your work and your vision. So, thank you all. Thank you all for joining us today to celebrate our adjunct faculty, their service, and the important contributions that they make to our campus. This concludes today's awards program. Please enjoy your meal the rest of the day, and I hope you have a wonderful spring.